Hello students, welcome back to the online classes. Today I am going to take the poem Fog, which already I have taught in the class. This is just the recap of it. The Fog, written by Carl Sandburg, is a very small poem, very short poem, just of 6 lines. But these 6 lines tells us a lot. Now, what do you understand by fog? Fog is mist, which usually comes during the winter season. And when it comes, and what time it comes, what time it goes, nobody can say it. It just comes very quietly and disappears. The poet has compared the fog with a cat. We know the cat comes very, very slowly. It just comes very quietly, and if it sees somebody, it sits there, hunches and sits there, and after some time it goes. Where it goes, we never know. And if happen to see the cat again, it may be after 2 or 3 days. So same way the fog is. The fog comes at its own time, and in the morning, before the sun rises or after it, it just disappears. Where does it go? Nobody can say. So the poet tells these things in these few lines. The poem goes as it is. The fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city on silent haunches and then moves on. Simple, that the fog comes, sits on the city and the harbor. That means harbor means what? Where the ships and the boats all come and stay. So there it just sits. Now we see in our city itself, in Gorakhpur, it just settles down everywhere, whether it is village, whether it is city, whether it is a river, Rapti, anywhere, it just comes down. We cannot see sometimes feet or something. We cannot just see, that much dense fog is there. And afterwards, once the sun rises, it just disappears. Where does it go? We do not know. It just goes, and maybe after 2 or 3 days, once again it comes back. Sometimes for 2 3 days it is there, but sometimes it comes after 2 or 3 days. That's what the fog. Now the central point of this poem is this: that the poet asks us to be silent in our life also. We see that in our life we are always talking and always thinking. No, we are always thinking. We are not silent. So he tells us that we should be also silent and do our work quietly, just like the fog. It just comes, does its work, and disappears. Same way we must also do in our life. I believe you might have understood the poem well. So stay home, stay safe. Thank you.